ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. It's so nice to be back again with the second season of Nihal Sikhi quiz. I'm going to apologize first of all for taking some time to kind of come on. The reason is that in good old Punjabi tradition there was a storm and the weather has kind of knocked out our Wi-Fi here. So it's very much just by the phone, and that meant also that our kind of season 2 graphics that we were going to introduce have also kind of disappeared. However, we have salvaged something, and hopefully we're going to be sharing some kind of interesting aspects to this new quiz. So basically, just so you know, we have, I'm going to be turning the screen around to the laptop as well, so you'll be able to see what's going on. You'll be able to see a double of me very soon. There I go. So that's me there. But this is basically what the new quiz is. So it's going to be Nihal Sikhi quiz, and you can also see there's nice little tickers saying there that if you want to take part, you can get in touch with us at Musket Trust and at Kandetar. You can let us know if you would like to take part. We've got 2 teams today who want to take part. We've slightly changed the aspect of we've slightly changed the way things are going to be running. So we can only have 2 teams per week, and in the 2 weeks, with the 2 teams, we're going to have 4 kind of areas that you're going to be doing a quiz on, and I'll put the instructions on there. So as you can see, first of all, you're going to have 3-minute rounds, 4 3-minute rounds, and there's going to be general knowledge, Sikhi knowledge, a picture round, and then a Bani round as well. And we'll be taking your scores down as we go along. Okay. In between the quiz, I'm going to be sharing a Sakhi about a Mahapurush with you, a very special guest. Every week we'll be talking about a different Mahapurush. So we're going to be talking about Mahapurush who you might not have heard about as well. Today we'll talk about a really famous one, a famous Mahapurush called Sant Singh Ji, and we'll be sharing something from their life as well. So I think what we'll do is, without further ado, you might notice people like Sundar Singh walking around in the background like that, and a few other odd individuals. If you would like to take part next week, please do send us your names, and we will put you on to the roster board as such, so you can take part. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to call the first team on, and I think it is Ramneek Kaur Panji. If Ramneek Kaur Panji would like to join in, and then we will start the quiz, general knowledge quiz, and then a Sikhi knowledge round, a picture round, and a Bani round to follow. So hopefully this is going to be some of great interest to us all, and something more interesting and a little bit more challenging as well. Is Ramneek Panji there? I'll see if I can add her on. Let's see. Yes, she is. I'm going to add her now. Spare me a moment whilst we get to her. Ramneek. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Hello Panji, how are you?
बस ठीक ठाक जी, तुसी सुनाओ?
ठीक है, तुसी ते न्याणे बच्चे भी बड़े हो गया?
हाँ जी, बड़े हो गए.
How are you guys?
Good.
Very good, very good. Can you hear me clearly?
Huh?
Can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Very good, very good. You look very excited and you ready for this quiz then?
Yes. Yes.
It's going to be very challenging. I must say it's going to be very challenging. Are you ready for it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to set a timer. You're going to have 3 minutes to do the first part, and then another 3 minutes for the second part. Okay, is that all right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to turn the screen. I'm going to turn the screen around so you can see the first title page. Okay, and then you're going to hear a funny sound that takes part. Can you see that?
Yes. Yes.
What does that say in Punjabi? Very good, excellent. Pag 1, Pag ik aam gyan, general knowledge, okay? So we're going to start, we've got 3 minutes, and you've got to try and answer as much as, well, you can try and answer as many as you can, okay? Very difficult questions, I must say though, alright? I've given you options though to help you out as well. Are you ready?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Very good. Good luck, okay? So first question, and your time starts now. Did you hear that? Okay, 3 minutes starting. First question. How many rings are there on the Olympic flag? A, B or C? 5. Very good. There's one mark there. Very good. Excellent. So, what color is vermilion a shade of? Sindoor kis rang da hunda hai? Red, green or white?
A. Red.
A, red. Yes, brilliant. 2 points. Maharaja Zog, King Zog, was the ruler of which country? Timbuktu, Austria or Serbia?
Timbuktu.
Timbuktu is not Timbuktu. Timbuktu is not a country. That was a tricky one. I won't tell you the answer. It was Austria. Okay. Next one. Patella. Where is the patella in our body? Patella apne sareer vich kithe hai? Brain, knee or wrist?
Brain.
You think it's brain? Unfortunately, it's not brain. It's actually in the knee. Okay, it's the kneecap. Okay, UK di mashhoor purani London Bridge kithe hai? The UK's original famous London Bridge can be found in A, London, Vienna or USA. You think it's London?
Yeah.
Actually, the original bridge is actually in America. They sold it to America. The one that is there now is a different one. So you didn't get that one, unfortunately. Okay, so move on. Space which sab to pehla aadmi kaun gaya si? Who was the first man in space?
Neil Armstrong.
It's a trick question. Yuri Gagarin, B. Neil Armstrong or C. Chandu?
It's the first one.
It's the first one, yes, brilliant. Yuri Gagarin. Neil Armstrong was the first man on the moon. Okay, excellent. A yashmak. What is a yashmak? What do you do with a yashmak? Is it yashmak nal ki karida hai? Eat it, wear it or drink it?
Wear it.
Yes, brilliant. You wear it. Excellent. It's like a veil that Muslims might wear. Very good. Excellent. Next one. If someone has alopecia, what do they have a lack of? Do they have a lack of intelligence, bravery or hair? जिसनु alopecia है उसनु किस चीज की घाट हुंदी है? Very good. Yeah, they don't have any hair. They don't have case. Excellent. Another right one. Keep all the scores. Okay. Jesus nu kine dhokha ditta si? Who betrayed Jesus? A. Mary, B. Judas or C. John?
Judas.
Very good. Another mark. Excellent. Okay, this is a hard one. What type of animals are bactrians and dromedaries?
What?
That's your timer. Actually, we've run out of time, unfortunately, there. So, that was a really, really good performance. So far, you have got, how many have you got right? Our scorekeeper, Jeevan, is telling us 5. You got 5 questions right so far. That's excellent. So, are you ready to go to our next round?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Let me find the questions for you. And this is going to be a Sikhi round, okay? And this is where you're going to get all the questions right, hopefully. No pressure. Okay, ready? 3 minutes again, all right? Excellent. So, what does that say? Very good, excellent. Sikhi knowledge, part 2. All right? We've got 3 minutes again. And the marks, after the little sound, the timer will go off. Ready, steady, go. Okay. Guru Arjan Dev Ji de Nana Ji kaun san? Who is the maternal grandfather of Guru Arjan Dev Ji?
Guru Amardas Ji. Guru Ramdas Ji. Guru Ramdas Ji. Guru Amardas Ji.
Make your mind up.
Guru Amardas Ji.
Guru Amardas Ji is right. Very done. Excellent. Next one. Nitnem ਦੀਆਂ ਬਾਣੀਆਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈ? Which Nitnem Bani is recited for protection?
Chopi Sahib. Chopi Sahib.
Yes, very good. Another one. Excellent. ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਬੰਦ ਕਟਵਾਏ ਉਹ ਕੌਣ ਸਨ? Which Gursikhs linked? Yeah, you didn't let me finish. Well done. Yeah, good one. Bhai Mani Singh Ji. Okay, Sri Guru Har Krishan Ji ne avatar kithe dhariya? Where did Guru Har Krishan Ji's avatar happen? The name of the place. Oh, shabash. Well done, Kirtpur Sahib. Brilliant. You're doing really, really well. Sri Guru Har Krishan Ji ne avatar kadon dhariya? Which year did Guru Har Krishan Ji come in? 1656, 1556 or 1456?
1656.
Yes, that's right as well. 1656. Really good. You're smashing this. Okay, Guru Har Krishan Ji de pita da naam dasna ji. Who was the father of Guru Har Krishan Ji? Excellent. Guru Har Rai Sahib Ji Maharaj. Excellent. Brilliant. We're going to come to the end of our questions here. Guru Har Krishan Ji de Mata Ji da na ki si? What was the name of Guru Har Krishan Ji's mother? Very good, Mata Krishan Kaur Ji. Brilliant. Excellent. Guru Har Krishan Ji de Prata Ji kaun san? Who was Guru Har Krishan Ji's brother? Baba Ram Rai Ji. Excellent. That's brilliant. Us Gursikh da naam dasso जिसनु Guru Har Krishan Ji ne chiti naal gyan bakshiya si. What was the name of the person who Guru Har Krishan Ji blessed knowledge to with a bamboo stick? You got 1 minute left.
Chajuchu.
Yeah, Shajuchi, well done. That's really good. Guru Har Krishan, this is the last question from the Sikhi one. Guru Har Krishan Ji de Antam Sanskar kithe hoye san? Where did the Antam Sanskar funeral take place of Guru Har Krishan Ji?
Gurdwara
Oh, wow, that's brilliant. Yes, Gurdwara Bala Sahib's right, and that's the end of those questions. Really, really good. Time's out there as well. So you have got a total of 9 points. Really, really good. I think all those questions you got right so far in the Sikhi one. So it's not 9 points, 14 altogether. 14! Really, really well done. That means you scored, what was the first? You had 4 points in the first one. You scored 10 points in that round. You got all the questions right. Every single one. I told you get everything right. Very good. Your mum and dad have taught you really, really well. So you should be really, really proud. Right, the next round is a very special round. This one is called the picture round, okay? And it's the picture round. Now, with this picture round, what you're going to do is you're going to get a couple of pictures. What does that say? Very good. Tasveer Chakkar. Alright, picture round. So, in this picture round, what's going to happen is you're going to get a picture on the screen, and you're going to get 5 pictures, I think 5 or 10 pictures. We'll see how many we got. And you're going to have to first tell me what's happening in the picture, who's in the picture, and then if you can relate a story, then we'll give you 2 points. If you can just tell me who it was in there, then you get 1 point. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So 2 points for finding out who it is and also telling me a little story with it, and then 1 point. But keep it short because you're only going to have 3 minutes. Alright?
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
We're going to sound effect. Okay, 3 minutes start now. Okay.
There's Guru Har Rai Sahib Ji and Guru Har Krishan Sahib.
Okay, yeah, Guru Har Rai Sahib Ji and Guru Har Krishan Sahib Ji. Are you sure?
Yeah.
No,
No, I think it's Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji and Guru Rai Sahib Ji.
Yes, it's Guru Hargobind Ji and Guru Har Rai Sahib Ji. So tell me, that's 1 point. What about, what's happening in it? What's the story about?
So Guru Har Rai Sahib Ji, basically a flower got stuck in the bana,
Yeah.
and the flower broke.
And I'm going to hurry you up because you've got 2 minutes left.
Yeah. Do you remember?
Okay, so Raji was very upset about ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਭੁੱਲੀ ਹੋ ਗਈ.
Yes. And what did Guru Har Rai Sahib Ji instruct what did Guru Hargobind Ji instruct Guru Har Rai Ji?
To keep the chola
That's right. You can see in the picture that Guru Har Rai Sahib Ji is holding the chola. Naturally, for the rest of their life, they kept hold of their chola just like that. They had so much satkar for Guru Hargobind Ji Maharaj's bachan. So, this is a very, very difficult one. Okay? And it was somebody who's not a Guru Sahib, but at the time of Guru Har Krishan Ji. Ready for it?
Okay. Yeah.
It's a very difficult one.
Is it Raja Jai?
It's not Raja Jai Singh Ji. Close though. I'll give you a clue. It was somebody who ruled India.
Aurangzeb.
It's Aurangzeb. Which one's Aurangzeb?
The one which is bowing.
The one's bowing. Then who is he bowing to then, do you think?
That's Guru Har Rai Sahib.
It's not a guru.
Oh. Bhagat.
Maybe it's Ram Rai?
You've got 10 seconds left to get a point.
Guru Sahib. नहीं जी पता नहीं.
Okay, so you got 1 point there. It was actually Aurangzeb and his father Shah Jahan. Although he's showing respect there, later on, and time's run out, later on he actually was very disrespectful to his father and he put him in jail. And he wasn't a very nice person to him at all. So that was a picture of them doing satkar of his father. So well done. You got, I think in that round it was a difficult one. You got 3 points there altogether. So altogether I think we've got 10. You can count it up. We'll do a quick count. I think you got 17 points possibly. 5, 10, 4, 14. Yeah, 17 points. 17 points so far. Okay. Now this is the tricky round. Round 4.
Bani
Okay.
round. Bani
The Bani round. That's right, the Bani round. And in the Bani round, what's going to happen is I'm going to say a line of Bani, and you are going to then tell me. You get a point by finishing off the line. Is that okay?
Okay.
So you got to say the next line.
Okay.
We'll start very, 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 very simply. Okay. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki.
Fateh.
Excellent. That's 1 point there for you. Okay. Second one is Sri Har Krishna Te Aiya.
Just a test.
Very good. Excellent. Second point. Hukmi Hovan Akar.
Hukum na kaise aa jaye.
Very good. Excellent. You are flying through this. Okay. Then we've got Sunaya Siddh Peer Surnath. Excellent. Really, really good. Another point. Okay. Another one for you. Patala Patal Lakh.
Agasa agas.
Very good. Excellent. You're doing really, really well. Another point for you lot. So, next one is Nirgun Rakh Liya. Difficult one. Nirgun Rakh Liya.
We don't know. Pass.
Okay, we'll pass on that one. Next one. Jin prem kiyo. Very good. Excellent. Really, really good. Pinni ranadiye. Very good. Chamakantare. How much time we got left? 1 minute left. Okay. So another one. Are you ready? Sant Janamil Harjas Gayo.
कोट जन्म के दुख गवायो.
Very good. Excellent. Another mark there. Really, really well. Another one. Are you ready? Okay. Hamri Ganatana Ganiya Kai.
अपना बिरद पहचान.
Very good. Apna Birt Pachan. Excellent. Now we're going to test you a little bit more. We're going to play a little bit of Antakshari. So you're going to, the last letter of my word, you're going to make a shabd up from it. Okay? So, Nirgun Rakh Liya Santan Ka Sadka Eda. A shabd beginning with Eda. Last point. We'll let you answer. No. No, Akh. A shabd, put a shabd from Maharaj. That was right though. We'll give you half a point for that. What was it? Antargat Tirath Malanao. Yeah, I'll accept that. That's very good. Excellent. Really, really good. So that's the final there. You've got, all together, we'll tot up the scores, and they're going to let you know. I think we've got 5, 10, 15, 19, 26 points.
Yeah!
You lot done really, and 26 and a half. Sorry. Is it 26 and a half? 25 and a half? 25 and a half.
Oh.
We'll give you 26. 26, okay? Done really, really well. Alright, so what we're going to do now, we're going to let you go. And then if you lot win, right, we'll call you back on towards the end. So you got to watch the other team. Alright? Really, really well done. It's so wonderful to see you again. Thwade darshan karke, it feels that as I'm sitting back in Falcons Primary again. Really, really nice to see you. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद दर्शन मिले बख्शे वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. Thank you so much. So that was Neeb Kaur Panji and our shares from Leicester who have done so well, amazingly well, and they scored 25 and a half points. That's an amazing achievement. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to just off the top of my head, tell you a few Sakhis related to Mahapurush. And actually this one is of a Mahapurush who was actually, I'm going to just say Gupt at the moment, because this was actually shared by Baba Gurbakh Singh Ji whilst doing Katha of Bhavanakri. They've just started doing Bhavanakri Katha at the Gurdwara Sahib in the evenings. And Babaji shared a Sakhi of a Mahapurush and faith, and just generally having faith. So the Sakhi is that a lady, a woman came, and she came to Mathatek at the Gurdwara Sahib, and she brought 50,000 rupees, 50,000, 50,000 rupees, and she Mathatek to Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, and then she came to see a Mahapurush who was sitting beside, who Baba Gurbakh Singh Ji was sitting beside. And that Mahapurush, I've got a feeling they were a Mahapurush who were like a Pracharak type Mahapurush. And they possibly, I'm not saying if it is, but it might be Sant Narayan Singh Ji Moni Ji. But anyhow, so what happened? The Mahapurush was sitting there with Baba Gurbakh Singh Ji next to them, and this Bibi comes in with 50,000 rupees, and she gives the 50,000 rupees to the Mahapurush, Matha takes, and says, "Ke Maharaj Di Mehr Naal, my daughter has got a new job, a new occupation, and because she's got a new job, her first tankha is coming. I want to give this to you." And it was actually your bhajan, it was your words that made her have the actual kirpa, the blessing of a job. Now the Mahapurush went quiet, he didn't say anything to the lady, and they sat down and they did Jiyanu and stuff like that. And then after a while, that Mahapurush turned round to Baba Gurbakh Singh Ji and said to him, Ke, I don't remember saying anything to this Bibi about her daughter getting a job. And Baba Gurbakh Singh Ji was also puzzled, thinking, okay, so what does that mean? And Sant Narayan Singh Moni Ji, who were a really huge Mahapurush, I'll tell you a little bit about their Jivan after this Sakhi. And what happened was, Ke, Sant Narayan Singh Ji turns around to Baba Gurbakh Singh Ji and says to them, Ke, I don't remember doing a bhajan about this lady's daughter having a really, really good job. And it's quite possible that whilst on the stage doing prachar, that stage to shayad I might have said something, and from the stage, while she was sitting in the Sangat, the lady heard it and then earned the bhajan, whatever it was, and then she's obviously, her faith has been asserted, and because her faith has been reinforced, she's now bought this money or this gift of 50,000. And so, I mean, that was the anecdote that Mahapurush explained. So, I'm going to ask the Sangat there, I'm going to reply back my thoughts to it, but I'm going to ask the Sangat listening, what are your thoughts on that? As in, what is it teaching us? And you can put the messages down on the actual comments. So, a Mahapurush, Satyanarayan Singh Ji Moni Ji, was given a gift of 50,000 rupees. I apologize if it's not them, it is another Mahapurush, but it talks about maybe the greatness of Mahapurush here. And he turns around to somebody sitting next to him and says, I don't remember doing the bhajan to her about her receiving this job, or her daughter receiving this job, but the kirpa has come here and her faith is instated, and because of that faith, we now have to consider a part of the Sangat. Or close, obviously, the Sangat, and Mahapurush have a duty to that. If they grab they've got one arm with Guru Sahib, and obviously they apni baran duji ba Sangat nu fara dende. Like a great Gursikh called Bhai Gadiya Ji, when he passed away, he took nearly 1,200 Gursikhs with him to Sachkhand. Like he had that ability of taking that much Sangat with him, his spirituality. So, I'm going to ask you lot to reflect on this, and in the meantime, I'm going to talk about Sant Narayan Singh Ji Moni Ji, about his lifestyle and what they were like. They did a lot of prachar of Gursikhi, but the reason why they're called Moni Ji is because for 12 years, they did Mool Mantar the job and didn't speak to anyone. And what it was born out of, what it came out of, was a sense of bairag, a sense of separation. And where that bairag came from was that the Mahapurush that they, I think his name was Sant Kirpa Singh, the Mahapurush that they used to do seva of, he one day gave him a test, gave Sant Narayan Singh Ji a test. So obviously they were as a sevak. And the test was, their son was playing like outside. And the Mahapurush said to him, like, if it's okay with you, get a rifle and shoot your son. So obviously Sant Narayan Singh Ji, knowing the value of Mahapurush and where they were in terms of Sachkhand, and physically they're here but spiritually they're in Sachkhand, he obviously knew that he'd been doing seva of this Mahapurush, and it's a question of faith. So he gets the gun and he points it towards his son. And the Mahapurush said, why are you kind of hesitating? Like, why don't you shoot him? And just as he was about to pull the trigger, the Mahapurush says, all right, don't worry, it's okay. But he said that, shall I do it for you? And the Sant Narayan Singh Ji, and then what happened? This is how the power of a Brahmgyani is. You know, like a Mahapurush, Sad Jiva Nahi Marta, Brahmgyani Sad Jiva Nahi Marta. Like Brahmgyani ta Brahmgyaniya,
But Sadajiva Nahi Marta means they are also always immortal and have the power. If they are immortal, they have the power. Aap Brahmgyani Aap Nirankar, hai na? They are Parmeshwar Roop. They have that spiritual level. And what happened was Brahmgyani Aap Parmeshwar. And what happened was, as they're about to shoot, he hesitated, but he saw that he was about to do it, and Sant Kirpadas then said, I'll do it. And he clapped his hands. And when he clapped his hands, the child just collapsed there and there. His son, Sant Narayan Singh's son, passed away there and then. And then at the same time, the Mahapurush tapped him on the back and said, Hun tu munde vandya kari. Like in the sense that now you have the ability to bless people, children. So when a Mahapurush obviously takes something away, although it seems like a sacrifice, what happens is that the sacrifice is then replaced with another gift, a massive gift. If somebody does a qurbani and walks towards the panth, they might look like as if they're sacrificing their family and friends and so forth, but actually they're taking on a bigger family and friends, which is the actual Khalsa Panth itself. So that was the kind of Mahapurush. Sant Narayan Singh Moni ji then did 12 years of Abhyas because they were so much Birag. They just did 12 years, but they were very must in there. Some people might have done their Sangat here, who might be online, but they were very kind of Parvanne type Mahapurush, like they will just say things in Khushi and do funny comedy type things as well. So going back to the question, to the Sangat, I don't see anyone, there's only one person who's kind of replied back, and they're saying that Jeko Bachana Kamave Santan Ka So Gur Prasadi Tariya. So if somebody earns the bachan of a Mahapurush, then they are saved not with the Mahapurush's Kirpa, but with the Guru's Kirpa, because effectively they're holding the ba or the arm in Sachkhand of Akal Pur Vaheguru, and Vaheguru is instructing them. The energy is like the chain of energy is still being kind of developed through, and that chain of energy then is dispelled towards the Sangat. So the question was, what did you learn from that comment? Is there anyone who would like to say anything? There's not anyone mentioned. So I'm going to just introspect and just say what I felt I learned from that. I learned two things. The first thing is that the effect of going into Sangat. When the effect of going into Sangat, and I understand that a lot of people have been in lockdown and so forth and whatever, but even in lockdown we might feel as if our mind is in a bit of mail and doesn't feel the need to go Guru Kar or whatever, or go to see a Guru. But when we do go, that mail can be eradicated or dispelled or dislodged even. And it's so important to, I suppose, go to Sangat, because in the Sangat, you don't know which bachan of Guru Sahib from Itihas being narrated by the person on the stage is going to come in your benefit. I.e., you don't know Kedi Gal Palle Banjani, and Maharaj just blesses the Uddam at the same time to us to be able to follow it. So I guess that was the first introspection that came across my mind when I heard that Sakhi about this Bibi who was offering a donation to Mahapurush because of the fact that her daughter had got a really good job. And she felt that the Mahapurush had blessed her through a bachan as such. The second kind of observation that it came at us was the fact that the Mahapurush showed so much humility that they didn't, from their side, say ki aseen ditta hai enu. Like they left it to, oh, it must be Guru Sahib who did that kirpa in Itihas or Prachar, but somebody like ourselves would take credit for that so easily. Both Sheti that will take the credit ke aseen karaya kitaya, but actually the Mahapurush showed their humility and showed us in their answer ke perhaps that from the Sangat they developed a bachan and they learnt something, and sanu kirpa mil gaya, in the sense that we're getting the badiyai here. So there were the two introspections that I had of us. So that was Sant Narayan Singh Ji, Moni Ji. So every week what we will do, we will kind of share a Sakhi of different Mahapurush and different Mahapurush who have blessed this sansar with kirpa, with blessings. Another Sakhi that comes to mind, apologies, another Sakhi that comes to mind is one of Sant Atar Singh Ji Mastuwane Wale. And a few months ago, myself and Baba Gurbakh Singh Ji and I was in the car, and we were going somewhere towards Sangrur. And on the way from obviously Sewala Sahib to Sangrur, just outside Sangrur is Mastuwana Sahib, which is Sant Atar Singh Ji Mastuwane Wale's Asthan. And for some reason, when we came out of the Asthan, we did Darshan Mil and everything. But when we came out the Asthan of Sant Atar Singh Ji Mastuwana Sahib, we were supposed to go to Sangrur, but we drove past Sangrur. And on the way, Babaji was telling me a Sakhi, and in the midst of the Sakhi, we were supposed to go to Sangrur city, but we passed Sangrur city completely and went past it. And Babaji is telling me a Sakhi about Sant Atar Singh Ji Mastuwane Wale. And he was saying that now, when you come to that area, there's a massive highway. I think it's NH5, National Highway 5 possibly, that goes past Sangrur. And we were on that highway. And he said, Hunta Bada Road Van Gaya. Mahapurush was saying that this is now a big road. But in the past, it was just fields and khet and stuff like that. And kache raasage. The roads were like kache. And then he said, when the Asthan was being built, especially like the Nishan Sahib and everything like that, people came with their carts, the wooden carts, through the fields because there was no road there, and quite tanginal as well. But they were bringing like the girders and iron girders and Nishan Sahibs and so forth to the Asthan for obviously building works when the Asthan was being built at the time of Sant Atar Singh Ji. And Babaji said that when the Sangat brought the girders towards Mahapurush, they then said to Mahapurush, Mahapurush, ithe koi inni tangi naal, we came with so much difficulty with the rasta, there's no clear road here. And Mahapurush Sute se did a button, that one day a straight road will come straight through here, like a road will come straight through here. And where they did the button, they were standing basically next to the Nishan Sahib and of the Asthan. And by that time, myself and Baba Gurbakh Singh Ji had gone so far out past Sangrur that Babaji said, oh, we missed Sangrur completely, and let's go back again. So we turned the car around and we went back into Sangrur, then we came back out of Sangrur, and as we came back onto the main road from Sangrur, I noticed Babaji looked straight ahead and said, oh, dekho Nishan Sahib. And the Nishans, the road, the NH5 road was actually straight perpendicular to the Nishan Sahib itself. So actually the button of Mahapurush had come like true, like the actual road before the NH5 would go straight to Mastuwana Sahib, Nishan Sahib from where we were travelling. So that road was going straight to where the button of Mahapurush had actually happened. Obviously lately the NH5 kind of the boundary has gone bent round and curved round. But that's the greatness of Mahapurush. Ke ek saad bachan atalada. Ke the bachan of a Mahapurush stays for like eternity. And even now, whenever you get a chance and you're driving past Sangrur from Patiala to kind of like Bathinda on that road, you go past, you will notice that there's a Nishan Sahib that is directly straight going from the highway, and that is Mastuwana Sahib. But then just before Mastuwana Sahib, the road raised towards the left. In the past, there was a road that goes straight then, and possibly still is there, Kachara, or a kind of like a disused road that still goes towards the Nishan Sahib. That's the greatness of Mahapurush. So we are now going to, we've had team 2 that's come in. We're going to have team, the second team that's going to be coming. I think it's Paramjit Singh and Charanjit Kaur who will be joining us very, very shortly. And we will welcome them on board. Send an invite, or if I see if I can grab hold of them. They're here somewhere. There you go.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. Is it just you by yourself?
It's me.
You got the Panji there, don't know? Vaiguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Fateh. I would like to say a very belated happy anniversary to you guys. Palna ta. It was yesterday, wasn't it? Did you have a good day?
ਹਾਂਜੀ
बहुत बढ़िया महाराज जी मेरा महाराज चढ़ती कला ਵਿੱਚ. Is Panji just shy or is she gonna
I think she's just shy lady.
Come on, Panji. You've been on Insta Live before. Okay, look, we got this quiz and we're going to finish off today with this quiz, yeah? So you got to beat 25 and a half. We'll round it up to 26 points actually for them because they did so well. And we're going to have, so you're going to have 4 parts. First part is Aam Gyan, general knowledge. Second part is Sikhi knowledge. Third part is obviously the pictures one, and where you're going to tell us, recognize individuals in the pictures, and then maybe tell us the Saki for 2 points. And the fourth one is the Bani one. Now, you're going to be really good at the Bani one, so we'll tuck some really difficult quotes in if we can. All right?
I'm really dreading it. How do I sing the way?
No. Oh, we're going to add a little condition for you that you're going to have to sing the Pankti. I'll sing with you, Dori. All right, are you ready for Aam Gyan then? Bhag Pehla. Aam Gyan. Let me just reset it so we know where we are. How are you guys anyway? Okay? Everything going good?
Yeah, good thanks.
Very good.
Obviously,
Okay. Lockdown is still continuing, isn't it? Okay, so you'll have these questions and we'll start the timer as well. Any marks? Get set. Go. Okay, bacterian ਅਤੇ dromedary ਕਿਸ ਨਸਲ ਦੇ ਜਾਨਵਰ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਨ? What type of animals are bactrians and dromedaries? A. Bats. B. Camels. C. Mosquitoes.
B. Camels.
Oh, well done. Yes, camels. Actually, bactrian is 1 hump and dromedaries are 2 humped. So well done. Next one. Who invented the television? Is it A. John Logie Baird, B. Alexander Graham Bell, and C. Samsung? Sorry, I had to put that in.
B. Alexander Graham Bell.
Oh, unfortunately, it's John Logie Baird. Okay, next one. What do deciduous trees do? A. Keep their leaves. B. Shed their leaves. Or C. Have no leaves. ਪਤਝੜ ਦੇ ਰੁੱਖ ਕੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨ?
B. Shed their leaves.
Yeah, they shed. Okay, Saint Helena ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਇਤਿਹਾਸਿਕ ਜਰਨੈਲ ਮਰਿਆ ਸੀ? Which historical leader died in Saint Helena? Napoleon, Hitler, or Aurangzeb?
A. Napoleon.
Yes, it was Napoleon. Really well done. Excellent. ਇਸ ਵਿਅਕਤੀ ਦਾ ਨੱਕ ਲੰਮਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਸੀ ਜਦ ਇਹ ਝੂਠ ਬੋਲਦਾ ਸੀ. Whose nose grew when he told a lie? Pinocchio. Oh yeah, Pinocchio. Yes. Good point there. ਵਪਾਰ ਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਵਿੱਚ IMF ਕੀ ਹੈ? In business, what is the IMF? International Mulli Factory, International Monetary Fund, or International Money Fix?
International Monetary Fund.
B, yeah?
B.
Excellent. Well done. Maris Piper ਨਾਲ ਕੀ ਕਰੀਦਾ ਹੈ? What do you do with a Maris Piper? Eat it, play it, or wear it?
Eat it.
What is it?
It's a potato.
Yes, the potato is the aloo. Well done. Excellent. Really good. Celica model ਦੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਕੌਣ ਬਣਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਨ? What car company makes Celica? Toyota, Mazda, or Tata?
Tata.
It's not Tata, it's Toyota.
I don't know.
Celica, you had one,
from
didn't you?
India.
You used to have a Celica, no? All right, we'll move on. What is ABO system kaada hai? What is the classified by the ABO system? Accounts, films, or blood?
Well, that's a trick question. Blood.
Huh?
But it could be films. It's blood.
You think it's blood?
Yeah.
Having worked as a biochemist in a laboratory, if you didn't get this, I would have killed you. Yes, it is blood though. Well done. Khoon, ABO. Okay, this is an interesting one. I didn't know this till yesterday. ਸਰੀਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਸੋਨੇ ਦੀ ਹੋਂਦ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਹੈ? Which part of the body contains the most gold? Brain, bones, or toenails? Huh? Bones, actually, is in the toenails. We actually have 2% and your time's over. Okay, so we have got there. Bet you didn't know that. And I actually now, the whole meaning of Charan Turi takes on a new concept for me after learning about gold dust. But how are you guys anyway? I mean, how's things? What's the lockdown been like for you guys?
Challenging. We're just outside of Leicester, so we're not in the lockdown.
Oh yeah, because you're out now, no?
We're Scraptoff, so we're away.
Oh, of course, yeah, because Scraptoff is not contained in the lockdown zone.
No. So Sadi Khulli Shutti hai.
Khulli Shutti hai, you can do what you want. But actually, is there a lot to do in Scraptoff?
No.
Sorry, my phone slipped then. Taking the mic too much. All right, yeah, really well done. Okay, so far at the moment, you lot got 7 points, guys. You're doing really well. My computer just crashed, so we're going to have to just wait for it to load back up again. So, what has been the most kind of sublime Sikhi teaching during lockdown for you guys?
I think for us it's been positive because we've started doing like Gatha and on Zoom with our family.
Yeah.
So it's been really good. Like we've been able to connect with our family. We've been able to do more things in the house and just spending time with each other. Really, that's what it's been.
Yeah, I think that actually has been a really good aspect about the whole lockdown. Even here, it's a similar thing. Like the time that you spend with your family and being able to kind of just reorganize, reinforce things. And like, it's been definitely powerful. Okay, we've got computer aa gaya murke. So thank you for that insight. We're going to move on to Sikhi Gyan, okay? And in Sikhi Gyan, you saw the questions that they did really well. They answered a lot of questions really, really well, didn't they? And we're going to take over from the next question. Are you ready? Part 2. 3 minutes. Mox, get set, go. Sri Bala Sahib Sthan te hor kinna de angithe sahib han. Who else is cremated respectfully at Sri Bala Sahib? Apart from Guru Har Krishan ji.
Sundari ji.
Yep.
Mata Sahib Kaur ji.
Really good, really good. Glad you got that. You hesitated there a little bit. That's excellent. Next one. Okay. Guru Sahib kinna chir Gurta Gaddi te sabhaiman hoye. How long did Guru Har Krishan ji stay on our Guru? 2 years, 5 months, 20 days. 3 years, 5 months, 20 days. Or C, 5 years, 5 months, 20 days.
C, I think.
You think it's B?
C.
It's actually
C.
It's actually
C.
A. 2 years, 5 months, 20 days. 2 years. So it was A. Move on. Next one. This is a hard one. Mughal ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਸਨ ਕਿ ਭਾਰਤ ਦਰ ਉਲ ਹਰਬ ਤੋਂ ਦਰ ਉਲ ਇਸਲਾਮ ਬਣੇ. ਦਰ ਉਲ ਹਰਬ ਦੇ ਅਰਥ ਕੀ ਹਨ? The Mughal ruler wanted India to be transformed from a Dar ul Harb to a Dar ul Islam. What does Dar ul Harb mean? Does it mean land of infidels, land of Arabs, or land of Hindus?
Land of infidels.
Very good. Excellent. Next one. ਉਸ ਰਾਜੇ ਦਾ ਕੀ ਨਾਮ ਸੀ ਜਿਸ ਨੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਹਰਕ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਬੁਲਾਇਆ ਸੀ? What was the name of the Maharaja who called Guru
Raja Jai Singh.
Raja Jai Singh. Very good. Mark there. Raja Jai Singh. Excellent. ਗੁਰੂ ਹਰਕ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਅੰਤ ਸਮੇਂ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਬਚਨ ਕੀਤੇ ਸਨ? ਬਾਬਾ ਬਾਬਾ ਬਟਾਲੇ, ਬਾਬਾ ਬਕਾਲੇ. ਬਾਬਾ ਬਕਾਲੇ. Very good. Excellent. ਗੁਰੂ ਹਰਕ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨ ਜੀ ਦੇ 9ਵੇਂ ਗੁਰਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਬਚਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖ ਨੇ ਪ੍ਰਗਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ? Who?
By Lakhan Shah.
By Lakhan Shah?
Yeah.
C, yeah?
C.
It was actually A, Makhan Shah.
It's A.
You don't get A. We can't give you that now. Bhai Makhan Shah, keda kita
Makhan Shah,
karde san?
Makhan Shah.
What occupation did Makhan Shah have?
B,
Potter, merchant,
merchant.
or fisherman? He was a merchant, yes. Point there. Bhai Makhan Shah ne kede bachan kahe san jad nave guru lab gaye san? What did Bhai
Guru
Makhan Shah say?
Ladore.
Yes, Guru Ladore. Very good, excellent. Mark there. ਉਸ ਸਿੱਖ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਦਾ ਕੀ ਨਾਮ ਸੀ ਜਿਸ ਨੇ 9 ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ ਬਣਾਏ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਵਿੱਚ? Which Sikh Sardar
Sardar
built
Jissa
9
Singh.
ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ? No, it was Sardar Baghel Singh.
Oh no.
Move on. Baba Baghel Singh ਨੇ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਸਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਦਾ ਲਾਲ ਕਿਲਾ ਫਤਿਹ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ? Which year did Baba Baghel Singh conquer, and it's the last question, conquer the Delhi Red Fort? A, B or C? 1763, 1773, 1783?
B, 1773.
1773, it was actually 1760, oh, it was 83, you're right. 1783, well done. Really well done. Tasveer round, are you ready for the Tasveer round?
Hanji.
So far, you have got, I'll round up the scores, what we got? 7 and 7. 14! 14 points, and remember, you got to beat 26, so you got another 12, you get 13 in the next round. Next 2 rounds, okay?
Next 2.
Really well done. Alright, I'm just setting the questions. Okay, you got to say what this is and what link it might have to to Guru Har Krishan Ji. Is that alright?
Is it the cherry which they used?
Haji?
Is it the cherry, the big stick they used?
No, it's not the chitty, no. What does it look like?
Needle.
It's a needle.
It's a needle. What do you call a needle, Punjabi?
Sui.
Sui, you get 1 point for Sui. Now what link has it got with Guru Har Krishan Ji Maharaj? You've got roughly 2 minutes, 20 seconds.
So the soy was for the taking away. I don't know. The disease of Sydney. I don't know. I just get.
You pass on that, yeah? Do you pass on that? Okay, we'll move on. We'll move on. I'll explain to you later what it was for. What's that? It's got a link with Guru Har Krishan Ji.
Oh my God. It's a cart.
Yeah, what do you call it in Punjabi for a point?
Is it bullet? I don't know. Bullet? I don't know.
Not Bharat, no. Pass?
Pass.
We'll come back to that one, don't worry. What's this Gurdwara Sahib?
Gurdwara Bangla Sahib.
No, it's not Bangla Sahib. One more guess. It's got everything to do with Guru Har Krishan Ji. Or there or thereabouts.
Pass.
No. Pass, okay.
This is where Guru Har Krishan Sahib Ji blessed the children and did the part.
Excellent, you got 1 point there. Another point, tell me what the name of the Brahmin was. The one in the corner on the right.
I don't know.
Okay, time's up. It was Lal Chand. Let's just go over these pictures. So, amazing story there. Saju, Jivar, Guru Har. The reason why we're saying Guru Har Krishan Ji Maharaj, obviously the Gurpurab is coming up. Guru Har Krishan Ji Maharaj is, I think it's on the 14th. And every quiz will be kind of like to do with a Gurpurab that will be coming up. Yes, that picture was Panjokra Sahib, Ambala, where this happened. And that Brahman's name was Lal Chand, who later on became Lal Singh. He was one of the 48 Singhs who did Santya with Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj later on. But look at where he came from. This is actually the chariot of Mata Ganga Ji, but this is the Rath that she went on to get Bakshish from Baba Buddha Ji originally. But this is the same Rath that Guru Har Krishan Ji's brother Ram Rai went in to Delhi. He travelled in this rath. This is a sui, and the Sakhi behind this is this, that Guru Harkrishan Sahib Ji Maharaj was sitting with Ram Rai. They used to both do abhyas and samadhi launde sige. And the Sangat used to say ke, oh, Ram Rai and Guru Harkrishan Ji Maharaj, they're both very blessed. And Guru Harkrishan Sahib Ji Maharaj, he was obviously younger slightly. Guru Harkrishan Sahib Ji Maharaj, Guru Har Rai Sahib Ji Maharaj said to the Sangha to kind of give him an indication who is going to be the next Guru. Okay, why don't you see whose samadhi is the most kind of like that has changed the atmosphere around them? And what happened was they, the Sangat were given 2 needles. One needle, they said, poke in the wooden leg of the palanga, of the bed where Ram Rai was sitting, and the other one to poke it into the leg of where Guru Harkrishan Sahib Ji Maharaj was sitting, doing their bhakti. And when they pushed the needle against Ram Rai's, they put the sui in, the sui broke. It was still like proper wood. But the power and the samadhi of Guru Harkrishan Sahib Ji Maharaj and their aura around where they were sitting and the energy that they were exhuming was that it had an effect on the legs of the pave that where they were sitting, the platform they were sitting on. And when they pushed the needle into the leg, the needle went straight into it like sponge. And then everyone was shocked. Like, and then it kind of shows that the place where you sit to do your bhajan is very important, and that brings a lot of energy to the environment that we sit in as well, and the individuals obviously in that environment. The other pictures, I think there was no other pictures on here. I think it was just a chariot, and Taranjit Singh is right in saying that that's the one that is at Pai Rupa, and we recently had had darshan of that as well. So we're moving on to the Bani round, your favourite round. Okay, so far the scores are, what we got? Have we tallied up the scores? How much have we got so far? 16 points altogether. Okay, so you need another 10 more points. This is Charanjit's best part of the whole quiz. This is where she's going to fly out of the trap and just get everything right. All right? So, first one, are you ready?
Yeah.
We'll do Antakshi with you, like, all right? Is that actually we'll do that afterwards. Let's do a Pankti one, all right? Ready? Harnakhas dust har maraya prahlad traya.
Ahankarya nandika naam de butlaya.
Very good, excellent, 1 point. Brahmgyani ka dars badbhagi paiya.
Brahmgyani kyo bal.
Oh, well done, excellent, brilliant. I know Ragi Singh was going to smash it. Mantu jot swaroop hai.
Apna mol pashan.
Very good, very good, very good. Excellent. Antna sifti kehna na ant.
Antuna karana de.
Very good, another mark there. Shubh karman te kabhu na daro.
Nataro arso nischay kare apni jeet karo.
Very good, very good, very good. Saif surohti sehti.
Yah hamare pri.
Very good, excellent. Another great one. Sri Har Krishna Tyaya.
Just dithe sabdo jai.
I'll drop that easy one there for you. Jis pyare se neho.
Tis aage mar chaliye.
Trig Jeevan Sansar.
Taake pache jeevan.
Very good, very good. We're going to call it quits there because time's running out on the Insta Live. We've been really live. We've only got 19 seconds left. Add the scores up quickly. What have we got? He's quickly adding up. 16 at 8. 16 at 8 is 24. Oh my God.
Oh
2
my
points
God.
out. So the champions are...
Well done.
So, a very amazing quiz that just took part. and we had by Paramjit Singh ji, who we had to kind of just quickly cut off because we ran out of time basically. But yeah, so I'm going to just put it onto the screen so that you can see this. If you would like to take part in the quiz, please let us know next week, same time, 7 p.m. Hopefully we'll have all this working, the whole setup working next time, and you'll be able to kind of join us for the quiz next week. So Paramjit Singh did really well. They scored 24 points, but the winners today were Ramneet Kaur Panji and the kiddos. If they're still online, could they come on, possibly? If they're still here, if they would like to say hello. If they are still on, then we will invite them on. If not, then we will add their score to the league table. So we're going to have a little league table that's going to go on. So at the moment, in first place is Ramneet Kaur Panji, and second place is Paramjit Singh and Taranjit Kaur. Did really well, guys. Thank you very much. And we will be signing off right now. So thank you for taking part in this quiz, Nihal Sikhi quiz. Don't miss it. Next week, 7 p.m. Today we were a little late due to the problems we were having IT-wise. If you do want to take part, remember at Muscat Trust or at Khandetar, let us know and we will add you. Oh, I think Ramneet Kaur is here. Ramneet Kaur, if they would like to come on. Yes, she'd like to. Yes, we're going to add her on.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. So, you lot did really well. You won?
Yeah.
Really well done. So, you got 26 points. You're in first place. And you're top of the table like Liverpool at the moment. Okay? And like, we're going to put you on a league table. So, next week, another 2 teams will come on. And then after several weeks, we'll see if you're still on the top. Hopefully, you'll be on the top. Can you give us a jakara? Because you lot did really well.
Bole Sonal.
Sat Sri Akal. Sat Sri Akal. Do you know what my memory is of you guys? Do you know what my most loving memory of being around you guys? Do you remember that at your primary school, you had to dress up as Panj Pyare once? And then I had to tie the star and help you with your bani and stuff. Do you remember that? In Kamalkase. I really enjoyed that, and I remember you lot doing that seva. We've got some friends here who just want to wave at you and say hello. There's somebody just ran off. Remember Jeevan? Hey Jeevan. And Sundar's run off because the stars were wonky. And Hasuk's in his banana, so he's not going to be on live. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for coming on. We miss you very much, and when you come India, make sure you come and pay us a visit. Okay? We'll take you to some of the sthans around here. So, thank you so much. 26 points, well done again, and we'll see you soon. And keep joining in. Tell your family and friends about the quiz as well. Alright?
Thank you.
Dhanwad ji, changa ji, Paji nu bhi fateh, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. So that was Ramneet Kaur Panji, Harup Singh and Sahib Singh. They did really well. It was fantastic to see them again. And we will hopefully join you again next Friday at 7 p.m. new time. Please tell your family and friends. Nihal Sikhi quiz. I'm going to put it on the screen again so you can see. If you would like to take part, if you then at Muscat Trust, let us know and give us a shout. Even previous contestants are also welcome as well. Please do come and give us your darshan. Thank you very much for watching. We're going to call it quits today. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.